What is up, everybody? Today, we're going to be reviewing this Toys R Us exclusive WrestleMania 27 Triple H.
We got a throwback coming at you today. Thank you guys for joining us. This is a very special edition of Rowdy Ryder Reviews. If you're a fan of the WWE, make sure to throw a thumbs up on this video right now. And don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss any of Ryder's future content. Make sure to stick around. We have a very special guest on our channel today. He's one of our close friends, the unstoppable Jacob Ashworth. He was actually in WrestleMania 27 as one of the gladiators, and he will be appearing in this review with the WrestleMania 27 Shield to talk about this entrance with Ryder. Please make sure to stay tuned following the review of this WrestleMania 27 Triple H. Where could people get this at?
Toys R Us.
It was a Toys R Us exclusive. And I know you don't remember much about fig hunting at Toys R Us because I think they shut down a couple years after you were born, but
I heard there's like only one left.
I think there is only one left and maybe a couple up in Canada, I think. If you know how many Toys R Us are still around, comment down below and let us know. This is a different style of elite box than it's different than what you're used to. What do you think of this? You know, you got the window up top right here, got the big window right there.
I like it because it's like how the new boxes are.
In a
but
way,
it's just a bigger window.
Check that out right there. You got that WWE flap. It's kind of like 3D in a way.
Oh wait, you can push into it and like.
Yeah, it just pops back out. So who else comes in this Toys R Us exclusive wave, I guess you could say?
Bret Hart, John Cena, and Daniel Bryan. And the game Triple H.
And you get a Build-A-Figure Michael Cole, super sick. I've always wanted to review this figure, Ryder. You know, this is a super special figure to me personally. I was at WrestleMania 27. I got to see this entrance right here with Triple H happen with my own dad and my best friend. So, dude, I'm excited. You excited?
Yes.
Let's go. The King of Kings is out of the box. What do you want to talk about first?
The Michael Cole torso.
That is all that you used to get back in the day. Just one little simple piece. You got what color torso here, Ryder?
Blue.
And check out the tie though. The tie is actually like it moves around. So that's it. No legs, no torso, no head, weird. No anything. Yeah, it is weird.
No, I wasn't talking about that. Like the color of the
the peg?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of strange.
Yeah.
So Ryder, let's talk about this WrestleMania 27 Triple H. What's your thoughts on the entrance gear we got right here?
I really, really like it, and like how unique it is.
It is very unique.
And on the back, it looks like it has like this hood that is hanging off.
Oh, I never noticed that. I've had this figure a couple of different times. Never had it, never opened it from the box. So the first time that I actually got a hold of this figure, I gave it to Jacob Ashworth because, you know, he was in WrestleMania 27. Who better of a person to have that figure than Jacob Ashworth? So, and don't forget, Jacob will be in this video after this review showing this awesome piece of WrestleMania history with that shield. So what do you think of the mask?
I really, really like it, and because it also reminds me of I'm pretty sure it's the WrestleMania 30 or 31.
It is a little reminiscent of that.
Because I have the red and the red and the gold version, and it is literally exactly like this, but the colors are just switched.
Oh yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about.
This, I don't think I have it.
Show everyone at home how hard this entrance jacket is to get off. Nothing to it. You see that there's little slots right here.
What the heck? Is this supposed to be here?
What?
One elbow pad? No elbow pad?
Dude, it was brand new in the box, I guess. I'm not sure. You got little slits right here in the side. That's it. You just pretty much just throw Triple H in. It's a pretty easy jacket to put on. So yeah, now let's talk about the actual Triple H figure.
I'm not gonna try and bring this ab crunch.
I know, dude. It's so.
I already hear it popping as soon as I try to.
Well, tell us about it. What do you think of the head scan here?
I think that like they could have done a little bit better. I think.
This is also back in what, like 2011?
Then if
2011, yeah.
Then if it's I'm just gonna act like it's 2011. That is the that's a pretty good head scan.
Dude, look at that. He is just straight up mean mugging right there. As you said, no elbow pad right there. Got the left elbow pad on. What about his wrist right here?
Wrist tape and two
of his fingers is taped up. Yes.
And same on the other side.
No interchangeable hands here. What logo do we got right here on the front?
The Triple H logo.
And on the back?
The Triple H logo again.
And on the boots?
The Triple H logo again.
And big Triple H knee pads right there. Those AMA knee pads. Those things are awesome.
And the Triple H logo again.
On that side, that is correct. Tell me, what do you think, before we bring on the unstoppable Jacob Ashworth, what do you think about this figure?
I really like it.
What's your favorite piece on it? Is it not the jacket, but the robe, or the headdress right here, the Build-A-Figure Michael Cole piece right here, or the Triple H figure itself?
I really don't know. I think it's the Triple H figure in all of its glory. Is that an option?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Now, I want to see how it looks like without the mask.
Okay, go ahead and throw it on. That face scan is just straight up rough. Like, he just looks like he is not happy to be here right now.
But then you cover up because you have to be happy.
And then you throw that back on and everything is all good. So, what do you rate that figure?
Probably a 7 out of 10 out of the jacket and the headpiece, but with it on, I would probably rate it a 9.
Elite figures have definitely came a long way, haven't they?
Yes. Because now you can take off the head,
everything's almost interchangeable. Mm-hmm. We're gonna now turn it over to the unstoppable Jacob Ashworth. He is gonna tell us what it was like to be on the stage in front of 72,000 people with Triple H at WrestleMania 27. Please stick around and watch this. It is epic. Here it is.
What is up, everybody? Today, I'm standing here with the unstoppable Jacob Ashworth, and me and him are holding a piece of WrestleMania history. Jacob, tell us about it.
This right here, what we're holding, is a shield from WrestleMania 27 in Atlanta, Georgia at the Georgia Dome. I was one of the lucky men to be one of the gladiators to walk Triple H to the ring, and this right here was one of the shields that was in the entrance at WrestleMania. A cool piece of WrestleMania history right here.
I actually got a couple questions for you.
Go ahead.
The first one, how nervous were you whenever you were there?
I was very nervous, going through everything and being backstage and watching how everybody does, and the celebrities that was there and the people watching, and being there with all the ones that I grew up watching. And I got ready for the spot, and I take a right turn under that big stage, and there was the Undertaker standing there, face to chest of the Undertaker. And I got more nervous. But as soon as I stepped out in front of 72,000 people, your nerves kind of go away and you just live in the moment. And from that moment on, I knew that I would have a place in WrestleMania history, and I have a place to prove it right here. And I'm glad to share this with y'all.
What was the original plan?
The original plan was the same entrance, but with a smaller shield and a bigger, like a staff type deal, where you see on the horses, the soldiers sometimes have the big rods. We were going to have those, but it didn't look too good on camera during rehearsal, so they made different shields, and here we are. This is what we have now.
And I actually have another question.
What you got?
You had said that you had handed Triple H his water bottle. Well, what do you think would have happened? Like, what do you think Triple H would have did if you would have not handed him his water bottle?
You know, I don't think Triple H could have had a Triple H entrance at WrestleMania without that water bottle. And when we were getting ready, the Metallica music was playing. And if you remember, the entrance was a little slope. Well, he dropped his water bottle and it rolled down. And Triple H said, "Forget the water, I don't need it." Well, I left my spot and I walked down to the end of the ramp at the very back and grabbed his water bottle and handed it to him. And I told Mr. Hunter, I said, "Triple H, you can't have a Mania entrance without your water." And I gave him his bottle and history was made. I don't think Triple H could do an entrance without spitting water. I think that would be wrong for the wrestling business.
How nervous were you whenever you had handed Triple H's water bottle?
I was nervous because he said forget it. Because I was worried if he was going to be mad at me for going and breaking the rule of not listening to him. But I handed it to him and he was glad to do it. And the funny thing is, 2 years later, I'm doing SmackDown in Jacksonville, Florida. Some people may remember I did with the Big Show in Del Rio. We poured orange paint on the Big Show.
I could make a new friend. And then he told me everything.
Triple H was my promo coach and my vignette coach that night. And he remembered the water bottle thing. And also that same night in Jacksonville, Florida, The Rock was there. And he remembered me from WrestleMania. So I thought that was cool. My childhood hero remembered who I was. We rehearsed Saturday night. I got the call from WWE headquarters in Connecticut at 5 p.m. on Saturday afternoon. I had to be at the Georgia Dome at 10 p.m. at night for rehearsal to rehearse the entrance. Well, a rehearsal happened at the same time the Hall of Fame was ending. So our rehearsal happened with Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Vince McMahon, and Stephanie McMahon. And we rehearsed this entrance 2 times with the camera angles and everything that we got it right. And we left the Georgia Dome at 2 a.m. in the morning on Saturday night. And I had to be back at 12 p.m. for Sunday to clock in for WrestleMania.
What are the celebrities that you had met?
I met the one that Tyler Perry. I met him. I met Donald Trump before he was president. I met Snoop Dogg. I hung out with him for a little bit backstage. I hung out with The Rock and catering. We had a good catering session. He had salad. I had steaks. And I met Adam Sandler. Snooki was there. A couple of other people from that show was there. There's a couple others, but I can't think off the top of my head, so they must not have been that important. But got to hang out with The Rock. That was cool.
Jacob Ashworth, thank you so much for coming on my channel. And for the people wondering at home, where can we find you at?
Thank you for having me, man. I appreciate you having me on here. For the people watching this awesome review, you can find me on Friday nights at SCA in Royston, Georgia, or at PCW in Conyers, Georgia on Friday nights. Saturday nights, you can find me in Monroe, Georgia at Southern Fried Championship Wrestling, Anarchy Wrestling in Royston, Georgia. And there's other places. You watch my Facebook at Jacob Ashworth on Facebook, and you'll see every show I'm at and also some videos.
What an awesome set of stories. How awesome was it, Ryder, to have Jacob Ashworth on the channel? And not only that, he brought the actual shield from WrestleMania 27 for us to look at, for us to hold. How awesome was that?
It was super duper awesome. And the shield was so massive. If I were to be standing up, it would probably go.
It was almost taller than you.
Yeah.
Jacob, thank you so much from myself and Ryder for taking the time to be on the channel. And thank you so much for lugging that shield around just so that we could show it here for the viewers of Rowdy Ryder Reviews. Jacob, you are awesome. I'm going to leave a link to Jacob's, not YouTube, but his Facebook down below if you want to keep up with Jacob. If you love good old-fashioned pro wrestling, Jacob is your man. Make sure to go check him out. Go give him a follow. He's a great dude. If you're into the older elite style figures, make sure to check out this playlist right here because we got some goodies in there from a long time ago. Guys, we love you all. Thank you so much for joining us, and that's it for me, Ryder.
Bye!